Good morning, welcome back to Breakfast Television. Well, if you've always hoped that the zombie apocalypse would include Broadway show tunes, then we might just have the show for you. On now at the Park Theater until November 9th, it's Evil Dead the Musical, here with what you can look at and enjoy from the Splatter Zone. Producer Quinn Green, we've got Adam Hertig, who plays Ash, and actor Chelsea Branken, who plays Linda. Let's start off talking about the movies and the films, first off, if we can. For people who don't know, there's 3 Living Dead films. How close, how similar, how far away do we get from the original story?
Well, the original story, Evil Dead 2, is probably the closest one.
Okay.
Because that's really a wonderful mix of horror and comedy that Sam Raimi developed. I think the original Evil Dead was an attempt at a really hardcore, crazy, over-the-top horror movie.
Okay.
And because of his budget, it just turned into camp.
It made it in a high school gym or something, right? Wasn't that?
Well, yeah,
kind of budget. Okay.
It was like, yeah, very low budget. He just gathered all of his friends and made this crazy movie, and people ended up loving it because it was so campy. And instead of going like, oh, I kind of failed at that, he went, no, let's make it even bigger and badder and funnier. And it just blew up into the phenomenon it is today. And then with Army of Darkness, he went even further. So this film really amalgamates Army of Darkness and Evil Dead 2 to be funny, exciting, over the top, and gory as all get out.
But the one thing it's missing, Chelsea, is a whole lot of singing and dancing.
Yeah,
For some explain. Let's go through
that's
some.
where we come in.
Let's go through some of the tunes because people who you may not be singing them right now, but some amazing titles. Give me some. What am I going to hear?
So we've got Do the Necronomicon.
That's the name of the bad guys.
Pardon me?
The Necronomicon of the bad guys.
Necronomicon is the book of the dead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All the men in my life keep getting killed by Kandarian demons.
Right. That's that. You'll be humming that on the way home.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a
Very
good one.
lovely.
It's one of my favorites. Ode to an accidental stabbing.
Okay.
Yeah, they've really done a great job of not only being satirical of the movies, but actually being quite satirical of different genres of musical theater as well.
Which,
So,
Adam,
yeah.
I'm assuming is really challenging for you guys as performers.
Oh, completely. Yeah, we have to. It's all about the multitasking. So we have to sing, we have to dance, we have to make sure that the audience is covered in blood. It's a hard life, but.
Which Quinn brings us back to you. So there is an area in the theater reserved as the Splatter Zone,
Absolutely.
and that is where I am guaranteed to get drenched in fake blood.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
that is our ultimate goal. 100% is, and throughout the show, that's what we aim for, literally and figuratively.
aiming at the
So
audience.
yeah, we made it imperative. I want every single person in that Splatter Zone to be coded, and so throughout the show, we do everything we can. So yeah.
I've heard blood cannon is a term that you guys
There's a
have.
blood cannon, yes.
There's also a chainsaw incident.
Yes, the chainsaw
multiple.
squirts a lot of
Multiple.
blood.
I'm sorry. My apologies.
Many
I
chainsaw incidents.
multiple
Yeah.
chainsaw
Multiple.
incidents.
Incidenti? I don't know how that works, but yeah, there's so many.
I want to ask, may I?
Oh, sure.
As a director, as a producer, is it difficult working with things like fake blood?
You know what? It's a little bit of a challenge. It's a little
When's the last time-
stainy.
When's the last time you had a manicure?
This is my personal manicure for the show. I meant for this to happen. Literally, I actually meant for this to happen, which is sad but also amazing. It's my favorite thing.
But is it tricky though, especially as actors? You're on stage. You've got so many things to do: sing, dance, splatter the audience with blood.
Oh, yeah.
Is it difficult working with things like weapons and fake blood and still trying to perform?
Definitely adds a new element to things for sure, but it also adds more fun.
Yeah, it's not so much difficult. It's just like an added challenge,
Yeah.
I guess. It's just a different element. It totally is, and one that we're willingly embracing.
Yeah.
And embraced by the audience as well. A big premiere of this the other day, and audiences are encouraged to come in costume if they
yeah.
choose.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
We sell a few costumes there, but especially for Halloween
Yes.
and any night, really any night, come in costume, and just as long as you're not married to it and in love with it, because it will get coded.
Although if you've got an old wedding dress, there'd be few
pretty
things
cool.
more fun
Trash
That
the
would
dress
be
at Evil
amazing.
Dead.
than enjoying that one.
Yeah.
If you want all the links for Evil Dead the Musical, all you gotta do is hit breakfasttelevision.ca. Gonna take a break. There's plenty still to come on BT. I've been trying to get a plug.
Cause the